Okay,
Got
well,
it.
hello. Welcome. I'm Laurel Eastman from the Flathead Valley CCL chapter here in Montana, and I'm joined with my teammate Julie Hancock today, who's also a Utah and a Montana CCLer. And I'm going to just go over how to work with the Grasstops engagement tracker on community. So we are going to dive in. Are you ready? So many of you, and I know Julie has already logged some actions, like maybe writing a letter or talking to a congressperson. For the Grasstops, we have a special tracker, which is called the Grasstops engagement tracker. And so I have it bookmarked, but you might need to find it by searching Grasstops engagement tracker. And the search function here on community is pretty good. And there's the tutorial, which probably has a better video than this one, but we're just going to go with this one for our rafting project that we're working on. And then here it is. We'll scroll down the Grasstops engagement tracker. And then that opens up this page that you can see. There is this note that updates are currently unavailable in the tracker. And it's very rare. I don't have a ton of endorsements. I'm maybe a delegate for 10 or 15 maximum. And I haven't had this email endorse at citizensclimate.org. So I would just skip over that. And then here you can see search my influencers, but where you're going to start with is search. And so when we're working with companies or prominent individuals, before I even do outreach to them, I just come here really quickly and just check, is someone already working on it? So for example, we're going to look up Glacier Raft Company. So I'm just going to put in Glacier Raft and search. And then it says, if you didn't find your influencer after searching this database, click this button. But let me just make sure. I'm curious. Sometimes I get curious in a little sidetrack. So let me just see what's up there for Glacier. And then we've got the superintendent of Glacier National Park, Glacier County, Montana, Glacier Bank, and Glacier Water SVC. That's in Vista. So then these are all the companies or individuals with Glacier as one of the keywords. And so you can see the name or the title of the prominent individual or the company, whether they're an individual, a municipality, or an organization, which is like a corporation, what city they're in, what state they're in, their URL, which you can see down there. Or if you look down on the very bottom, it says nps.gov, who's the delegate, Robin, and then if they have a public position or not. And there's only 4 in there. Any questions, Julie? You can just jump in at any time.
Okay. Well, why don't we go back and see if NavTech has been put in?
Okay, and that's
the rafting.
NAV. Is that one word?
Yeah, NAVTEC.
TEC, NAVTEC. Let's just check for that. Not in there.
Okay.
We could do a variation where we just say, did they do it in 2 words?
No, it's NavTech is 1 word. It's the rafting company in Moab that I am friends with the owner in the 70s.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's awesome. All right. So if we just put in again Glacier or Glacier Raft, I think we're going to search. Okay, so we don't find them. Perfect. We're going to add the influencer or an endorsement.
Now, is this the same thing that I would do with Zion Canyon Brewery as well? The same?
Yeah, well, actually, why don't we do that really quickly? Let's go for Zion Canyon Brewery. They may be in, not in.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, I always get curious, as I'm doing and like just by searching for Zion, then I can see like what other Zion company,
Well, there's Zion Brewery right there.
Oh, good. Okay, so Springdale, Utah.
Yeah, Jolene. Yep, they're in.
They're in. So you can see that they endorsed in 2019, and we know they.
When would be a delegate for them? That's what I didn't understand how to do.
So you could apply to be a delegate for this influencer.
Okay, there it is. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, yeah. And also, I don't know if your Rotary is the Rotary of Zion Canyon. No,
Yeah,
you said
that's
yours.
it.
Okay, so you could also apply to be a delegate for that one as well.
Yeah. So yeah, they're in. Oh,
Um,
that's good that they're in too.
and then
I
there's
didn't,
some,
I think I put them in.
oh, you probably did, but maybe, yeah. So then there's all different, you can see like, okay, other Utah companies, Zion Bank Corp. Okay, that's, yeah, so it's kind of interesting to see what other businesses have been approached. The green indicates that they have endorsed the Energy Innovation and Carbon Dividend Act. And
Okay.
then the white means that they have not yet.
Okay. Oh, Zion
Okay.
Bunkhouse hasn't, huh?
No,
I
and they
know
don't have a
her.
delegate. So sometimes I think people enter them. I don't know how they get in here without having a delegate. That's beyond my pay grade. But let's go back to Glacier Raft Company. And I'll just
Okay.
show you how you're going to enter, because I'm going to get these, just get you in contact with this company. So what do
Okay.
I want to do? I'm going to enter influencer info. I'm going to add, it's funny because it's pick one. There's only one option. Okay. So now this is the main place where you have to enter all the things. They're not a individual, a municipality, or an editorial board. So they are an organization. And I think they are called Glacier Raft Company. And the city, okay, so now I don't really know the rest of this information because I don't have a good contact with them. So I'm just going to go to their website. So I already had pulled that up in preparation for this training. And then normally it could be on their bottom here. So they're at West Glacier. There's their phone number. There's their email. We'll just copy their email. And then I'll go back and let's see, do I have a place for their email? Yeah, right here. Glacier Raft Company. And then their address, I really am just gonna say West Glacier. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's their city. I should go through it by state, Montana. Affiliated chapter. So here, if I just put in flat, then I get Montana Flathead Valley. And then primary contact name, I don't really have one. This could be like when, say, if I did get in touch with them, then I could, that's when I would want to email to get the update. Because right now there's a little tricky thing with this tool in community that we can't go in as delegates of this organization and try and update it. Okay, and then phone, we might as well put that in because since we're right here, those are like the two main things. Phone, and that's basically it. I'm not gonna put in any, oh, well, I can put in the congressional district. There's just one for Montana. And then I don't, sometimes I add in notes. I could just say, we'll send cool call email this week. Okay, nice scroll.
Fairly easy.
Yeah, it's fairly easy. A public position on climate action, like I could look on their website and there is a way to search like websites for like say climate change, and I don't really do that. But at this stage, I don't really worry about that. I'm just gonna save it and close it.
Okay.
Save and close. Okay, cool. So this influencer can now be found on the My Influencers tab. It's going to be pending approval. It usually takes less than 24 hours. Click this message to dismiss it. Well, we'll just click on My Influencers. And then you can see all the different companies that I am, organizations and individuals that I am a delegate for.
Okay.
And then here they are. So these are all the people that I've talked to.
Okay,
And then here's Glacier Raft Company.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
And so basically that is the main thing that you have to do as a Grasstops team member,
okay.
is just go in and check it. And then the other thing that I do really quickly is if I go back to search, like during some of our team brainstorming meetings, like when we were here talking about Wyoming outdoor industry Grasstops, there's a lot of talk about Jackson Hole Mountain Resort. So many ski areas have endorsed. So if we go Jackson Hole Mountain Resort. So as we're talking about it, like, hey, we should talk to them. We really want to get them to endorse. We just search for them. And then it comes up here and we can see somehow it's gotten in there twice. So that makes me think that, you know, Chris Valiente, who's part of our outdoor industry action team, and he owns an outdoor company here in Teton Valley, Idaho. It's a telemark ski binding company, and he's done amazing with Grasstops. So this is also something you can do. Like, if you see a delegate and you're like, oh, Chris Valiente, he's coming up over and over again. Maybe I should reach out to him. He could be a great resource for me. And then that's it.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And what, do you have any other questions about this particular thing? As I mentioned, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, it pretty darn easy.
Okay.
I think even
good.
I can figure it out.
Yeah, good. And then I guess while we're here, I could just tell you that the other, well, actually, I think what we'll do is we'll just, you know, wrap this training right now. This has been the training on how to use the Grasstops engagement tracker specifically for the outdoor industry. And so thank you for watching, and thank you, Julie, for being the trainee. It's definitely helpful to have a real person when we're doing these training videos. So awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.